Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Hearthstone gameplay. Today we'll be taking a look at the Frost Giants deck. Opening hand, I'm probably gonna just ditch these two. I'll hold on to the Novice Engineer though, because it's an early game creature and you get the card draw anyways, so why not? Oh, that's awful. I definitely do not want two ice barriers. New ranking system, by the way, that's pretty interesting. I might do a video sometime soon talking about the recent patch changes, because a lot of stuff has changed. A few big card changes. There's a new ranking system. It's all kind of exciting. But anyways, for now, let's focus on some gameplay with the Frost Giants deck. Playing against the Shaman. And we're just gonna go with the Novice Engineer right now. Let's see what we draw into. Blood Mage Thanos. Just as a quick reminder, the Frost Mage deck, or sorry, the Frost Giant deck, focuses around, you've got lots of control, we've got the big giants in play, we've got the Alexstrasza plus Pyroblast finisher, using things like Ice Barrier and Ice Block while we're low on health to try to keep ourselves in the game longer. It's a pretty fun deck, very interesting. I enjoy it quite much. Alright, we're just gonna... yeah, that's the play. We're just gonna ping that and then hit him for one. So we don't use the ice barriers too early. We save them for when we're low on health, because this allows us to plop down mountain giants and then get the ice barrier for the extra armor, which effectively works as health, but still works with the molten giants. And he's got a weapon now, a Stormforge axe. I'm assuming he's gonna hit this guy with it. He's gonna frost shock me. I don't know. New ranking system, so maybe that means this video is going to be playing against some, you know, not the greatest. I have no idea. That was very interesting. Very interesting decision. Not going to go with the Blood Mage Thanos, and I'm actually going to hold off on Fireball or anything right now. I'm just going to hold on to my hand. I don't need to go all crazy all of a sudden. And I don't want to play the Thanos until I can do it in conjunction with something. So it'll probably be like maybe a Thanos Fireball on turn 6 or something. We'll see. But really no reason for me to rush the issue, because I'm all about pushing into the late game with this deck. I've got the control, I've got the barriers to buy myself plenty of time. Again, so I'm not overly concerned. Alright, there's a Totemic Call. It gets a spell power, hits me for 2. He should, most of the time, you should just go straight for the mage with the weapon, because most mage aren't playing a lot. Well, not, I'm sorry, there's an Enrage Mage, but this particular deck, I don't have a lot of stuff that I'm playing most of the time. All right, so there's our giant. We got 3, 6, 9 in our hand, so we don't have to worry about getting screwed next turn by discarding a card. Otherwise I would play something if I absolutely had to, but we don't quite yet, so we're gonna hold on to it, because remember, there is that max hand size of 10 cards. It's gonna hit me in the face with some spell power stuff here. Was no? Yes, no, yes, no. It's gonna coin into, what is it gonna be?
The gates are open.
Lord of the Arena. Ooh, spooky. Might take damage from that for a turn to get Frost Giant down. Let me think. We could just fireball it, of course. That would be an option. Could play this, but you know, there's a good chance he'd be able to kill it. He's got the 6, he would just need to do 1 more damage. Could just take the damage, but we do need to get at least something out of our hand, because we're close to, might wait. I might actually wait and just go for a... yeah, you know what? We're gonna go like this. We're gonna Ice Block to get that extra card out of our hand, and we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna take the damage. It's gonna get us closer to playing Molten Giant. Again, we can still do the Ice Armors, and we're gonna get probably a better effect out of Flame Strike, because I'm guessing he's playing more creatures. There we go. Unfortunately, though, the Flame Strike in and of itself won't kill that right now. So let me try to think. I might actually just have to throw down a Blizzard right now, unfortunately, just to buy myself some time. See what I'm saying there? Because I don't want to take the full front of that. Even though I don't mind taking some damage to fuel a Frost Giant, I don't want to take 6, 10, 14 damage next turn. That's definitely not a position that I'm in. A little bit of damage I'm okay with, but not too much. Maybe I just Frostbolt it. second, because if we do this, it's not enough damage across the board. Now, let's just go... Yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually... Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do this. We're just going to buy ourselves the turn from that particular damage. And maybe we just get rid of this, too. And then we can still Flame Strike coming up. And my only concern is if he's able to silence the Wind Fury Harpy. If he can do that, then that's a problem for me. Because I'm going to take all that damage. But if not, we're going to get a big clear this coming up turn. Going to be able to play that Molten Giant, because he's going to hit us for 8 right here. It might seem counterintuitive, but this is actually... Sitting around 10 to 15 health is actually not bad for this deck. Oh, yes. Oh, that's actually... Never mind. It's probably going to be a Blizzard then. Because I can't let that... I can't let that thing live, so... Alright, so we get that. It brings us down to 11. Okay, so then we just Blizzard right now because he played that and it's got too much health for me to kill it with the Flame Strike. So it's just going to be a Blizzard. Which is nice. And then we can go like him. And then we can go like him. Another option would, of course, play the Doomsayer with all these guys frozen. But again, if he can silence this, then it doesn't work. And I'd frankly rather get this big old Molten Giant in play, Flame Strike, clear his board, and then push through. So we're still going to be able to do that coming up here. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Now it's starting to come together, finally. It's obviously dangerous, but the deck works this way. I mean, look at our hand now. And we're gonna want an Ice Barrier in play. We have the Ice Block already. Direct damage will kill us though. And that's the other thing. You also have to consider your opponent. I know I'm playing against a Shaman. I know he's got some, but not a ton of immediate direct damage. So I'm okay with getting myself a little bit lower for that reason. So let's think about this here. Go with him. Go with him. To get rid of the taunt guy. I'm also going to throw down my Ice Barrier right now. And then we're just going to hit him directly in the face. Now he's down to 13, and we're getting into kill range. We've got the 11 plus from this, plus our creatures. If he clears, chances are he's probably not going to clear both of our creatures. So it looks like at this point, we have got the win. Even if he were to attack us, we're going to hit the Ice Barrier. If he were to kill us with spell damage, we've got the Ice Block. So yeah, this is a win right here. Piece of cake. And a second Ice Block as well. And, you know, that's not that unusual given that this deck revolves around, or has lots of card draw, I should say. So there he goes. We hit for 8. And why overkill? Let's just fireball him for 7. Finish the game. Game number 1 is a win. Let's go ahead and move on to game number 2. Okay, our second game for today against a Druid, and in terms of this stuff, I don't want that immediately. Ice Barrier I actually don't want immediately either. I'll hold on to the Frost Nova though. Because the Frost Nova almost works as, if you think about it, it almost works as card draw in the fact that a lot of times...
Use it wisely.
I love playing games after the new patch. Thanks for the information about the coin. Oh man, drew Molten Giant. Because it buys you that extra turn, and that means you're drawing into another card, so a lot of times it works like that. Also gonna apologize, I planned to do this gameplay video for today, that was originally in my schedule, not knowing that this new system, this new ranking system was going through. So, if you guys are unsatisfied, I wasn't gonna sit here and play for 5 hours to get high rank again. So if you guys are unsatisfied with this, I totally understand, and what's gonna likely happen is I will do a second gameplay video with this deck later in the week or next week once I'm high ranked again. I just need to put in the time, basically. No question that I'll get up there, it's just a matter of sinking in the hours, and I got other stuff to do today, so again, I wasn't gonna play for 5 hours, get high rank, and then make this video. But you still get to see some gameplay, so I guess that's something, huh? Yeah, that first game, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, this is game number 2. There's an innervate. And you never know, this other, you know, everyone got reset here, so we could be playing against a few other Masters people. We'll see. Right now we're playing against a floating card, though. One thing I gotta say, I mean, just look at this. Just these subtle things like the shadow effect. Blizzard absolutely nails making this feel like a physical card game. The fact that they throw that shadow effect there, it's fantastic. I adore it. I really do. Okay, so we're at 3. He's got this in play right now. So we can't attack through it. If we frostbolt it for 3, then we're gonna have to do another 3 damage to it.
What to do?
This actually really kind of sucks. All right, well for now, go just with the loot hoarder. He'll just attack into that, but at least I'll get the card draw. I mean, I'm hoping for a fireball. I don't really want to do it this way. Whatever, we're just gonna do this for now. This is just that's not ideal at all for me. And then actually, if I coin right now, which might seem ridiculous, I can get him down to 1 and then I can finish him off. So I'm actually going to do that. I know this seems ridiculous, but I want to guarantee that I can finish him off without wasting another spell, without having to waste a Cone of Cold. You know what I mean? It's precisely why I did that. I would never, almost an, oh no. Well, at least I have an answer, but still, that sucks again. For the same reason why we just did try to avoid that. I would almost never coin that early for that reason. It's just ridiculous. In fact, I feel like I almost shouldn't have done that there. I feel like I should have waited for the Blizzard. Well, I guess it's fine that I'm down here in this new league with the ladder reset because making some scrub moves here. Oh God, thank you so much. That worked out perfectly. Oh, that could not have worked out better. That is rather hilarious. All right, there we go. Threw a lot of spells, but the threat is dealt with, and we do have card advantage. And I need to not be afraid to start taking some damage, because again, we're gonna want to get that Molten Giant in play
Where shall I
at some
strike?
point. It's gonna do taunt this time, or yeah, there we go. Good for you. So I'm gonna be taking this damage here. Ooh, you know what? Throw this guy in play. And then he's got an easy kill for it, though. I'm gonna be taking this damage and or I could just buy the time with this thing. Let's do that. And yeah, we're gonna get the card draw for this, so we're just gonna throw these guys in play. And this will get us closer, back to being able to play the Mountain Giant. Unless he silences both of these, then we're gonna get the card draw to make up for playing them. And we force him to deal with it. And hopefully he plays some creatures so that the Flame Strike will be super effective. There's a Wrath, pings 1, draws a card, and then he's gonna get the second one. So we still get the card draw off of it, and he ends up taking a little bit of damage in the process. There's an Ice Bearer, that's nice. I'll be using that sometime soon. I'd like to see though if he plays, I'd like him to play a creature instead of attacking this right now though, to be honest. Well, he still could, he's got 4 left. So let's see what he does here. Yeah, nice ice block, beautiful. There's a Novice Engineer, okay. One more creature, play small creature. Okay, well, he gets the card draws off of those, but at least we're gonna clear that stuff right now. Or do I let him hit me for a turn? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let him hit me for 9. You know, that is a legitimate idea. Let him hit me for 9. That is a legitimate plan. I have to be honest with you. We are going to let that happen. Again, sounds ridiculous, but we're gonna let it happen. Gonna let him hit me for 9. Clear the board with Flame Strike. Next turn, we're gonna be able to play our Molten Giants. Why would you not ping that off? I want the 3 less cost for both my Molten Giants. This is exactly why. What is he thinking? He's confused. He's like, what the hell? Maybe he's probably confused about what the secret is, because he attacked with this first thinking it might be like a vaporize.
My shield for Argus.
That does suck. Means we're not gonna get rid of that right away. Not the worst thing in the world, but certainly not the greatest either. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Oh, if only we could play the Blood Mage now, huh? All right. Pass the turn on over. Hope he doesn't have fatal damage right now. We're gonna be relying on the ice block. Oh no, that is painful. That is ultra painful. All right, so if he's got 4 direct damage, then, well, he doesn't win because we have ice block, but.
You call that?
It's 11. It's a shapeshift. And we're down to 1. Well, that's fantastic. Okay. So what it's gonna be this turn is get these guys for free, obviously, because we're like dead. We still have the ice block, which is gonna help us. We can throw down an ice barrier. And then we go like this. And we go like this. All right. So 2 Molten Giants in play. The thing that really killed me was that extra 1 health from the Defender of Argus on his big old creature. That's the thing that really kind of screwed me over. Luckily, we're gonna get the ice armor here because he's attacking us directly, so that gives us a little bit more of a safety net. And we still have the ice block to rely on, and we still have another ice armor and another ice block. There's the second ice block. So now I feel pretty confident that this game is ours. I really do. Going with this. And then we hit him for 16. And let's make that 1 more for fatal next turn if he doesn't kill us, which he won't. So it looks like this is going to be a win, most likely. He has to get rid of one of my Molten Giants. Druids don't have the easiest time of doing that. Oh, there we go, second blocker. That helps him, buys him some time. I'm still pretty sure, pretty confident that we have this game, but it did come down close. Again, it was a risky play, waiting to go for the Flame Strike, and the fact that he got that extra, +1 health is really what helped. It's really what did it for him, to be honest with you. Just searching through here as a Doomsayer. We don't want to play that. So we're gonna be throwing away one of these guys. Hitting him in the face, and what do we want to do for our last bit here? Maybe just throw down him. There we go. Okay. Okay, so got our giant. Got the ice block for the turn. Follow up with an ice block if he uses it up. He's got a Starfire for 5. That's not enough. He's gonna hit me for. He can just hit me for 1 with his attack, but again, ice block is there. So he has to focus on not dying next turn. Which it doesn't seem. With only 4 crystals, I see pretty much no way he can get rid of this. And even if he gets rid of both of these, we still have the Fire Blast. So he does that, triggers the ice block. We are nice and safe for the turn. And that is the game. Well, there you go. Again, a little bit of risky business with what I went for earlier, but ended up paying off. So I guess that's fine. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to cut it now. Again, ladder reset, I don't know. Again, I wasn't going to play for 5 hours to get back up in high ranking before making this video. So that's this gameplay video. We'll take another look at the Frost Giant deck once again when I am back in high ranking, just to see it played against more metagame decks instead of just, you know, a hodgepodge of whatever. But, you know, even though this video didn't display it, you should know that this deck is just fantastic. Prior to the patch and Masters 3 stars, I would say I was winning 70% of the games. There was a few situations where I was really, really concerned. The deck was very strong pre-patch. We'll see how it is post-patch. The mage didn't get nerfed whatsoever, but some changes to other classes might change, or will change the metagame up at least a little bit, and we'll have to see how that affects the Frost Giant deck. But thanks guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you like it, please subscribe, and as always, keep watching and keep owning.